It is our top story here at noon on your Tuesday. 2 weeks after that deadly UPS plane crash, we are finally hearing from the UPS president. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Brooke Hash. In his weekly news conference, Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg gave crash cleanup updates and was joined by UPS President Bill Moore.
With the NTSB now completing their on-site phase of the investigation, we wanted to share how UPS has responded and how we will continue to respond in the days and months. But first, I want to express how deeply saddened I am, as well as our entire UPS community, about Flight 2976. My words cannot describe how painful it has been over the last 2 weeks. We know it's been exceptionally challenging. I can only imagine how challenging it's been for the families of the victims. Our hearts continue to be with all those that are affected. And our thoughts and prayers remain with the families who are grieving. And with everyone whose lives were shaken by what happened. We remain committed to supporting the victims' families, understanding exactly what occurred, and do everything we can to support the NTSB.
Boeing has grounded all MD-11s since that crash, the same one that was in this incident. The NTSB's initial report is expected to come out sometime in December. And this Thursday, the Louisville Orchestra is holding a free tribute concert to honor the lives lost in that Flight 2976 tragedy. The concert's at the Kentucky Center for the Performing Arts. Doors open at 6. The music begins at 7. The concert's free and open to the public, but you do have to register for a ticket. The city's providing free parking in the Park Riverfront parking garage on North 6th Street. In his newser just minutes ago, Mayor Greenberg noted that LG&E is in the process of restructuring natural gas and affected power lines in that area. Crews have replaced lines along Grade Lane. 90 gas customers are still affected, and right now LG&E's main focus is along that same site. We'll keep you updated on all things related to this crash on WHAS11.com. But for now, we are taking a look to the skies here in your 12 o'clock hour. Louisville Metro and many of us, I think most people in our viewing area, are getting at least a little bit of rain this afternoon, and it is not over yet. Meteorologist Matthew Willoughby is joining us now to talk about just how much rain we're expected to get this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're continuing to see those rain showers and really storms race across our area, and a few thunderstorms as well for us as we go towards this afternoon. Give you a live look outside right now, still seeing that rain and a numerous amount of lightning strikes really across our area, especially up into Frankfort, down to Cincinnati as well. About 443 lightning strikes throughout our area. So this line of showers and storms continues to roll through actually. About Frankfort, still seeing that more heavier showers, but just south of Louisville starting to still dive south for this afternoon. Frankfort to Shelbyville to Newcastle, still seeing those moderate showers out there for you. Overall, as we look at current temperatures outside, yeah, not too bad, still into the mid 40s. So it's a bit of a cold rain, but you can definitely tell where those temperatures are a big difference. Honestly, you got Munfordville at 59 degrees, but you go all the way up into Seymour and you're at 43 degrees. So yeah, big difference with those temperatures, a lot cooler. And you can definitely tell where that rain is. As we go towards the next 12 hours, we'll continue to see some showers and thunderstorms. And temperatures will be really into the upper 50s for most of the afternoon and evening. Highs today will cross into the upper 50s. Some areas will be kind of really all over the place with these temperatures. 66 for highs in Munfordville. But if you hit further north, you'll see temperatures only into the mid 50s for highs. So really spread across the area. We're going to see highs in different areas for us. So what's ahead? We do have more showers and storms that we are tracking for this week. So we're not done with the rain just yet. I'll be telling out what you'd expect coming up in just a few minutes. Back over to you, Brooke.
All right, thanks, Matthew. JCPS and the Jefferson County Teachers Association continue contract negotiations. This week, dozens of educators across the district are holding coordinated walk-ins to highlight key priorities they say are essential to both a strong contract and a thriving school system, like safe environments for them and their kids, smaller class sizes, and time and support to teach. Today, teachers, families, students, and even city leaders gathered at Bates Elementary ahead of that walk-in.
Everything that we do, everything we do as a union, everything we do as a staff, everything we do here at Bates Elementary is for the students and for the kids of Jefferson County. And so we are able to, through these rallies, through the negotiations, we're able to make sure the kids, number one, get what they need to be successful, and we make sure all of the employees get what they need to be successful and happy and safe.
There will be 2 more days of walk-ins this week. Tomorrow and Thursday, the Jefferson County Teachers Association acts as the collective bargaining agent for more than 6,000 JCPS employees, from teachers to librarians and cafeteria workers. And the clock is ticking for JCPS to solve its $132 million deficit crisis. The district wanted to avoid job cuts, but now those appear to be on the table. We learned that could include positions eliminated in central office. At a school board meeting, the members said that they could also consider raising money through utility taxes, property taxes, or a nickel tax, which is a type of property tax. The JCPS Revenue Task Force will ultimately make a recommendation to the board, but said they cannot make a sound decision until the $132 million cuts for next year's budget are made public. Superintendent Brian Yearwood said they will hit 3 primary targets: reducing and restructuring contracts, minimizing positions in central office, and closing or consolidating schools.
A clear and transparent rationale for every major reduction, and it will also serve to prevent future imbalance, because we are redesigning our systems to strengthen fiscal discipline.
The proposed budget will be given to the board in January. Once it's made public, the task force has until May to recommend a tax increase to the school board. Also happening today, JCPS is set to decide if some kids in the district will have to go to a different school due to overcrowding. The district wants to change boundary lines for Echo Trail Middle School in far eastern Jefferson County, which is already at 114% capacity. Some students could be reassigned to Crosby Middle over in Middletown instead. Board member James Craig said a productive conversation is needed.
Historically, these have happened on consent. We're pulling it down because there's been more focus on it here lately, and we just want to have a healthier discussion about it to let folks know that we have considered all possible angles.
Another board member said while rezoning is not easy, it is the cheapest option. The JCPS board meets tonight at 6 o'clock at the Van Hoos Education Center. State leaders are addressing concerns about the potential impact of Governor Andy Beshear's Universal Pre-K initiative. Team Kentucky officials said they have heard from worried private child care providers and spoke about those problems at a meeting Monday. Sam Flynn with Team Kentucky's Pre-K for All Advisory Committee says the team held listening sessions across the state. He said the plan to support working families without interfering with private child care providers.
So really trying to narrowly tailor this to do the most possible good and have the least possible impact on a very, very important industry. And I will plug private childcare. They do a great job for the most part in Kentucky on getting kids ready for kindergarten.
The state says the program will help communities considered child care deserts like Meade and Trimble counties and much of eastern Kentucky. The advisory committee is tasked with studying existing pre-K programs and making recommendations to the governor and General Assembly.